the way the data is collected is not uniform on all CRMs. Some will get more data from the client. Let's say when a new lead comes in, that's the whole purpose of having a CRM, is to be able to collect data and store good data, because that then helps you develop your business through maybe advertising to the right people, or creating campaigns to the right people. We have a product called SOI Kickstart. We did something for someone that was focusing on just sellers, and their data, I think they worked with probate. They had a probate list, and the way they acquired that probate list, they didn't clean it up first to suit the system. They just dumped it in there. What's the problem?
So in that case, it was really confusing about who was the owner of the property and who were the decision makers, because you had family members in there, and it was not clear on who we're supposed to even be talking to. Another thing, if you're focusing on the seller side, address data is really important.
Very important.
You want to nail down the property address that they own. And then there's a couple of other addresses too. There might be a mailing address that's different. Could be an absentee owner. Could be someone out of the state entirely that owns that property and has tenants in there. Or it could be someone that owns more than one property.
And I think another field that is super important is the date they bought the home, especially for sellers. You need to understand that, so that as you campaign to them, if you're having equity conversations, asking them if they're ready to buy, or even knowing how to prospect the ones that are ready, if you need to target people that are from 10 years that have owned that home since whatever. I know you can get, this is public facing data, but if it's so organized in your CRM, it's way better, because then you get to create automations for that.
You could always append that data to run it through third-party list providers or VAs, or outsource it to someone on Fiverr to do a lookup, because the equity that's locked up in a home is so key on the seller side when you're having a conversation. So that data is super important. And then on the buyer side, you really want to understand and try to set them up on property alerts and understand their price range. You got to dial in the price range, the property type, single family home, condo, townhome, and the area is so important. What areas are they looking for?
And also, what areas are they in at the moment? Because sometimes that could be a way to research or prepare yourself before you get on a consultation with them and say, oh, how is Missouri? You know, like, it's those little details that really matter. And then you're going to be able to know, oh, this person lives in a region where they have snow, and now they want to move to Florida. So it will help you prepare for the call, so that you sell them on what they're getting here versus getting up north.
Where tags could come in really well too for motivation. You could make a series of,
I like that, motivation tags.
4 motivation tags, 3, 4, 5, 6 motivation tags that you see come over and over: relocating, new job, upsizing, downsizing,
self-storage, buyer, investor.
And tag them with that. And then you can imagine the sharp campaigns and automations that you could run behind that kind of data.